Go on. Yes, here we go. And I brought the good stuff upstairs too. So cheers, everyone.
And just to double check, this is Russia against Asia, number two, right?
Yes, Smile is number one Russia or CIS, and minus one S is Asia number two. What's their full name? Their full name is Cute Boys in Dresses. Why did I look that up? Okay, so Smile is choosing to bring Ohio, two of them, Napoli, two of them, radar cruisers, two of them. See what I did there? Okay, Des Moines and Moskva for their other cruisers, and Daring, two of them, and then just the Marceau for their final pick.
And so we've actually seen 1S on this map before, on that
Mm-hmm.
side, no less. Um,
Mm-hmm.
they're bringing Ohio, Kremlin, DM, Napoli, Moscow, Daring, and again the triple Marceaus. And so last time, which it almost, I would, looks like they might be doing again, they sent the two Marceaus to the west side and
Mm-hmm.
pushed them very heavily through the A cap. Um, they're sending the Daring up the middle, and they're sending other Marceau out to the flank. We did see them last time with Nevsky. Nevsky's banned this game. Um, so it's going to be a bit of a little less smoke for them to use.
Right. Now, did it work last time?
Yeah, it worked against Bonks.
Mm-hmm.
Bonks didn't have they really just didn't have a response to it. The heavy push. They didn't have a whole lot of ships on the west though. By contrast, Smile has a lot of ships going over there.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, they do. Lot of ships.
so 1S is most likely going to pick this cap up early. Meanwhile, Marceaus have found one another. Uh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is the one where we saw that Marcel go all the way up the 10 line, and
yeah, he just didn't leave him alone. He just went after the
right,
daring the whole time.
right, yep, I remember that now. Sometimes, guys, the games kind of bleed together after a while. So
So Ferry's going to come in and try and spot Roselia in time to prevent the actual cap from being taken. There's
yep,
the actual light. It's going to be in
S-
time. Uh,
uh,
think
barely
so.
in time.
If that first salvo hits,
Oh,
yeah.
that's perfect. I mean, Fairy lost some hit points to do it, but
Yeah, that was very well timed. Also on the west side, meanwhile, the two Marceaus
oh
electing
yeah,
not to go north. I'm assuming one of them got lit. They decided there was a destroyer there, and they decided to leave. So,
they both got lit because they're right next to each other, and we do
yep.
see that dark exclamation point. So that means that they were lit at some point.
So the Des Moines from I was talking about this island where you were away. The Des Moines from 1S. Generally, people would bring a radar cruiser there or whatever with smoke, but
Mm-hmm.
so what 1S has done instead is push the DD kind of away with their own destroyers. But I'm not sure it's going to buy them enough time to actually pick the cap up. Meanwhile, in the middle, we've got Darings kind of fighting with each other.
Yep.
Meduzko is radared.
Mm-hmm.
Mosk was able to get shots over the island onto him too.
Yep. I mean, it won't
That's
do
a
catastrophic
sticky
damage,
fire. So
but
he's
it
going to
will.
get relit because of the daring.
Yep. And it's also going to convince Mizuko to get out of B, and that's going to allow for 1S to grab the B cap.
That being said, this Moskva positioning, he does another hit on him. Nice shot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The Moskva's position, he does need to be careful though. That island is again, there are these infamous islands kind of in the middle where things can go wrong. The Smile is actually pushing their Des Moines up with the Napoli in front of it right now down the one line. They've got a heavy focus fire going in on 1S's V.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez. That was the
saw
Ohio
that.
salvo.
Yeah. Yeah. We spectated just a sec too later. Maybe was that the from cross map? You think?
I don't believe so. I think it was
Okay.
WCG Rider.
Yeah, we got to Ryder just after each shot. I guess I did not see the shells in air. Apologies
Now,
for
my
that, ladies and
question
gentlemen.
is, are we going to see the salvo coming in from the other Ohio? I don't know where he's looking right
Mm-hmm.
now. To finish off that Des Moines.
I mean,
There. Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
you have to know they called for cross shots.
There it is. You can see it coming through the. I think he's behind.
Yeah, he's behind. But regardless, I mean, Yahuwah is going to have to just sit, but he can't because, oh, look, here comes a Des Moines and Napoli.
Oh, and the things that 1S has to contest that right now. I mean, they have the two Marceaus and the Ohio who are going to be forced to back off. So Smile's going to late push and take this island from 1S.
Mm-hmm.
They have an interesting Moskva position in the middle as well, kind of on the farther back island. A little more passive, but it's also quite a bit
Mm-hmm.
safer.
It's a lot safer, actually.
Yeah.
I kind of like that position that Steppin's in.
Marceaus need to be careful. Like, so 1S's Marceaus do need to be careful.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can get damage and prevent them from pushing for too long, but you're also going to take damage, especially because the daring is keeping you spotted when you're shooting.
Right.
Um, daring even going to the effort of shooting and getting himself lit in the cap.
Because why not demonstrate that he's there?
Yeah, but that was I don't get that.
Wargaming buff clanmates. Maybe he needs to buff himself. That hurts.
Needs to buff that one out, if anything.
Oh my god, yeah.
That was a bit bizarre.
Ugh.
He's not dead. I mean, I don't think the Des Moines has a radar for the next little while, but
That does slow down cap gain. That does.
yeah.
There it is. I was gonna say it damages their opportunities to use that daring later, as the radar is gonna cause. Here comes the next salvo right now. I don't think they're gonna get A. There's the decap. So Smile will not capture A. They probably will get away. I think clanmates will get out of it. Meanwhile, Yahuwah is now back at 12,500 and he can heal again.
This Torp's gonna hit the Ohio.
Yep. 2.
Okay, that's not that bad.
No. Now, what is bad is that the Ohio it might get a shot soon on the Napoli. He just took it.
Yeah. And as is typical, nothing happened.
It's like, you know, we go and we like to follow shells sometimes.
And it doesn't happen.
You know, yeah.
That being said, at the moment, 1S has a fairly convincing hold over the entire east side of the map. And that's bad.
Here we go.
Ran into the Marceau at very close range. Sure, the Daring is going to go dark because he's smoked, but the Marceau is going to keep shooting him.
French radar.
Would not be surprised if the Daring goes down, but the Marceau might as well. Oh,
Daring's got a
still
friend.
Returning fire.
Daring's got a friend, but yeah, he shouldn't be shooting here. This is a mistake.
I don't honestly, given the caliber of players, I don't think it would have mattered. You can track targets in a smoke anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So 1S again picking another one up. The Marceau does get down, but and they do so now. The Daring is going to have to be careful because there's a Moskva and a Marceau coming toward him.
Oh yeah, and BCAP absolutely.
Yeah.
Napoli continuing to get smacked a little bit.
DM's taking quite a bit of damage again.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. He's down at 9,000 again. He's healing again, though. Maybe? No.
Yeah, there's only so many places he can go. Although the Ohio's spotter plane is down right now, but I think he's still sending shots across the map.
Yeah, he took some hits again.
So that DM, I've played that island. It sucks.
I have too. Why is
he just sit there and you get shot at by everybody?
I disagree with the decision to pull out like this and get shot at.
Yeah, I'm not convinced why he's doing that either. I mean, there is an Ohio pushing around behind him, and there's a Daring that can shoot him in the rear. But like, as far as buying time,
he's got to heal up. Speaking of buying time, That's just
I'm a
ridiculous.
little bit surprised he's shooting AP. Like ammo choice isn't that big a deal, and with the Napoli
Hmm.
turning out a bit more, the AP makes more sense. But again, it's not doing that much damage per salvo. He's doing like 500 damage most of these shots.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Now the
and I
Napoli's
wouldn't
healing.
be surprised if he goes down here.
There it
Yeah,
is.
I don't think the Napoli's going to go down either. So Smile picks up A. They've got their Ohio pushing through it.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to just push toward the two Marceaus, the other Ohio, and kind of just be the strong guy in the middle.
Look at the daring Marceau all shooting at Ryder in the Ohio right
Oh,
now.
absolutely. Because so Ryder's going to go to there's a spot you can kind of dip into behind that island that's
Yep,
safe from most of the map.
right here.
And once he's there, it's very, very hard to dig him out. Sure,
Yep,
the Napoli went down very low, but he didn't die.
yep, and
Um,
that's huge.
so, I mean, well, Smile's down 400 points right now. At a certain point, I'm actually curious why the Marceaus are still shooting. Um,
Well,
like they've,
Munan stopped. He was
yeah, I think
shooting
they've
until
decided
he
to
got
stop.
slapped, and then he's like, maybe I should stop.
And so the issue that 1S is going to have here when Smile push back in, because it's what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Ohio's pushing, Napoli's pushing. Like you can look at across the map, every single one of Smile is nose in.
Right.
They're going to pick up B with the Marceau. Daring's coming over to help. They've got two very healthy destroyers left. 1S does not. They have
Mm-hmm.
a beat up Marceau and a Daring on about half health with a Moskva behind him. Kremlin just took a big hit too.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Um,
Let's take a look at that fight.
so this might be a case of Kremlin's overstayed his welcome.
Yeah, I mean, he's trying to hold the cap, right? He's trying to prevent anybody from going into B and feeling comfortable doing so,
Oh
and
yeah.
also have an angle on the Napoli's position.
Speaking of which, Daring in the middle is now lit. I'm pretty sure he's radared.
That's
Um,
probably gonna take him out.
oh, absolutely. And the
If
only
not the
thing the smoke did
torpedoes.
is stop him from seeing the other guys who were shooting him. So the
Right.
trades aren't even going to be that great.
Nope. There he goes.
And that'll get Smile the B cap. 300 points now separate the two teams. Smile is ahead by a fair amount of HP.
Yeah, and
And
1S is not gaining any cap points now.
no. So now you've got two Napolis kind of slapping at each other over on the 10 line.
Yep.
1S has to make sure he doesn't poke out in front of the Ohio more. Ooh, Ohio took a big hit from the Kremlin
Yep.
too.
I saw that.
The battleship slap fight continues. Smile might lose the Napoli over there, actually.
They, in theory, should. I mean, the
Yeah,
health
they
point
should.
differential is huge. And I don't know why Zidrin is just stopped there, bow in like that.
I don't know.
Schlachtiff needs to pull forward though and around at this point. He's dark. If he's got smoke, this is actually a really good opportunity to push, but I don't think he does.
I'm pretty sure the Smile Ohio just took torps as well on the other side. They lost a decent amount of HP there, just behind an island. I saw one of the Marceaus launch them early on.
Yeah.
No, so again, we've got the battle in the middle. Kremlin takes another big hit from the Ohio.
Yeah. And decent chunk in return, but yeah, he's got hit W. He should have hit W a while ago.
And the Napoli didn't die either.
No.
I think he even got safe behind the island.
Yeah, that's unfortunate seeing the Kremlin die like that.
Yeah, and so the health point's coming back toward, or the cap point's coming back towards Smile again.
Yeah.
Moskva's position in the middle is now going to be tenuous. It's got all these ships that are able to shoot at him. I think there's 4 ships shooting at him in the Marceau.
Yeah.
And they're going to back the Ohio up and make it 5.
Yeah, I really think that the Napoli Schlachtiff here should have turned north. And even though it exposes him to the Ohio, he's got to go and kill that Napoli up to the north.
Yeah, and I mean, Ohio as well. Like the Marceaus are going to chip in as well to help on Marceau on the
Yeah.
Ohio, but
Hey, he took a Napoli torp.
yeah, he did.
But this is pretty much going to be all over now. I don't see a way back in for 1S, which is unfortunate because I was really hoping for a game 3.
Yeah, true. We haven't had a lot of those.
We haven't had any of them. And goodbye, Ohio.
Does land even more damage on the Marceaus though. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
every Smile has made 1S pay for every single bit of HP.
That's right, they have.
And
And
even though the
it's
game is very good, it's still pretty close. Um,
yes, it is. And look at the health differential too. Even I mean,
yeah, it's
health
come
wise,
back
it's
substantially.
yeah.
I'm actually curious what's happening with Corey Hana's Ohio right now. I think he's been so the Des Moines. I think has been shooting him over the island.
Mm-hmm. He's trying to get into A.
Yeah.
At least slow down the point bleed.
The problem right now is that 1S is essentially just a couple Marceaus, and they're radared right now.
Yeah.
Um,
And this Napoli, okay. Try to back up so we can catch.
there
There
goes
goes
one
one
of
of
them.
them. Let's get down close and see the other one.
I mean, he's nose in. The thing is, they had to make a play, but
Yeah,
with the radar there and the Musk still being alive, it was just that was going to be the outcome every time.
absolutely.
Slappalies continue.
Slappily.
300. There he goes.
Hey!
Secondary kill, no less. He's going to come under fire from the Moskva and everybody else in the middle.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This game's over. It's just a matter of time.
Yep.
Konhana getting farmed. He's going out next. That'll speed up the ending of the game.
Absolutely.
Oh, KSC taken out 2-0.
Dead.
So only chance for
Only oh
NA
07 remains
is
for
oh
NA.
07. Yep. Oh, look at that. Here we go. The grab ass is being played. I love it. Why not? You got nothing else to do for like another, what, minute or two before your points tick over?
What are they doing?
The Des Moines is shooting the Ohio over to A.
Oh.
'Cause why not?
Yeah.
God, I remember when team damage was still a thing, and remember that Toxic? We used to do some team killing and clan battles.
Oh, all the time.
Yeah,
You were low health. You were no health.
dodge. Oh, those were the days.
Is that a steel camo Napoli? It wouldn't
Um,
surprise me.
a lot of players have been using steel camo because these are press accounts.
Yeah.
So, why not blow the steel? Of course, the question becomes, does that make it into Wargaming's data polls that, hey, X number of players have bought steel camos?
Hey, man, we'll use those depth charges.
There you go. Oh, goodness. And that's going to be the end of that game.
Absolutely. With that, there's only 07 TWA left.
That's correct. So, congratulations to Smile.